Hi, Coach.
Hey.
We'll get started. First question, Mark Berman.
Stephen, can you tell us a couple things? Who your starting lineup is, and what players that are not playing tonight beyond James Harden?
Yeah, so we're starting John Wall, Eric Gordon, Danuel House, Jae'Sean Tate, and DeMarcus Cousins. Obviously, James won't be playing. PJ's back in Houston working out. Christian Wood has a left elbow that he's dealing with, and Sterling Brown, he's back in Houston as well doing individual workouts.
Thank you.
Kelly Ego.
Hey, Coach, is there any idea of how long you want the guys to play tonight?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep them all around 20 minutes or less. There might be a few guys playing 22 or so, but trying to keep them right around that 20 mark.
Jonathan Fagan.
On Chris Wood, is it a longer-term thing, or do you expect him to be able to practice in the beginning of next week to play in the games against the Spurs?
Yeah, we're expecting him to be able to play when we get back.
And any lost time, with the guys you mentioned, is it, hey, part of preseason, or the circumstances of this year, does that make it a bigger deal?
I'm considering it part of preseason. It is a shorter window this year, so usually this stuff happens at the beginning of preseason, and you have 6 to 8 preseason games to kind of work it out. This year we have 4 preseason games, so it's kind of part of preseason. But we only have like a week and a half before our first game.
Thank you.
Saman Ali.
Coach, I noticed you said Jae'Sean Tate is starting. Where did you get the confidence to start a rookie player?
He's just had a good camp, and he has size and he has quickness, and I think he can guard multiple positions, and that's what this is for, to throw a guy like that out there and see what he can do and see how he can contribute. So I'm really looking forward to seeing him out there.
Adam Spolin.
Stephen, can you say why PJ did not make the trip?
PJ's back in Houston. He's been doing all his testing. He is doing individual workouts. He will be practicing on Monday. We've been in communication, so he's just staying back.
Has he taken part in any of the group practices, or was he still going through the protocols?
He has been attending practices, but he has not been practicing.
Mark Berman.
No, I got my question answered. Thank you.
Ali Khanbajani.
Coach, when you're looking at preseason games, what is the most important thing to do, especially on offense and defense? How much of what you're going to do in the regular season shows itself here in the preseason?
Very much about us tonight. It's not necessarily about Chicago Bulls. Obviously, there's a level of intensity that comes with the preseason game that you don't get during practice. So we'll see how the guys respond to that intensity. We'll also have different combinations of players on the floor that we haven't had during practice. So it'll be a good test for us. We've had like 4 or 5 good days of work, but we have a lot of work to do. So as I keep saying, it's the 6th to the 23rd, and this is just one more step in it. But there will be a lot of evaluation that goes on tonight, especially with the guys playing not quite as many minutes as they usually would.
Thank you, Coach. We appreciate your time.
Yep.
We'll see everyone post-game.